Hey Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp Collective. Excuse me while I just get myself situated here. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses. For those of you that might be new, please make sure you read through the description box below. It's going to have everything you need to know about my channel, about how my reading series works, how to get in alignment with them, and how to contact me. Contact me for personal readings and connect with me on social media, all right? But Aquarius, Pisces, for those that have been rocking with me for a while, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the love that you show here on my channel through your likings, through liking my video, through subscribing to my channel, leaving your comments, leaving your feedback, just leaving your thoughts, how you connect with my videos. I love to hear that so much from you all. And making sure that, yeah, you have that bell notification active, all right? So at least you know when I'm active on my channel, even if you can't make my live. But Aquarius, Pisces, this is their general love message reading. We are going to quickly look into what love messages the divine has for you. But before we do that, let's go ahead and offer up some gratitude in our space, okay? So, whether that be through your favorite affirmations, intentions, prayers, meditations, breath work, moments of silence or stillness, combination of any of those methods, do what feels right for you. I'm going to do the same and then we'll get started, okay? Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, the ascended masters, and all holy angels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Aquarius Pisces Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube for their general love message reading. I thank you so much, Divine, for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important love messages here surrounding the Aquarius Pisces love life. Whatever love might be coming towards them, what love they're connected to romantically, anything that's most important for them to know, we thank you for letting that come forward in the now moment. We also thank you for your grace, your presence, your protection, your love, your support, the peace that you bring, and we love you so much, and so it is. Hi, Cameron. Thank you so much for being here, love. Good afternoon to you. Let's get into this, Aquarius Pisces. We are moving into Aquarius season. When I'm done with this round of love readings is when we'll do that Aquarius season overview reading, okay, with the spirit animals. So make sure you guys are on the lookout for that. But thank you so much, Divine. What love messages do you have here for Aquarius Pisces? You have warm embrace. It says, let yourself enjoy your partner's loving arms around your body. Their touch ignites a flame within you. Ooh, okay. So I'm getting this as somebody wanting to kind of get physical with you, Aquarius Pisces. Oh, that flew out. Y'all, spirit is funny. Definitely somebody wanting to get physical with you. You got sexual healing that flew straight out the deck. It says sexual energy can be used to reconnect, to let your bodies release some tension and enjoy pleasure. Okay. All right. Now, one more here for Aquarius, Pisces, Divine. And then you got devotion. Ooh. All right. It says a dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. This kind of tells me that you might have been maybe in separation from someone here or spent some time apart from somebody, Aquarius Pisces. Now, that separation can come in a different level, in different degrees. You could be in the same space with someone, but feel separate from them, right? Feel a little bit disconnected from them. This could actually be states and land and seas between you two, okay? Take it how it resonates, but someone is definitely yearning for your warm embrace. Definitely wanting to get intimate and have this sexual healing type of vibe between you, because I do feel like either you are very devoted to them, they're very devoted to you, you're both devoted to each other, but a dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. All right. For both of these cards here, though, to say, like, let yourself enjoy your partner, right? Let your bodies release some tension. It does feel like you maybe have a little bit of resistance or are a little worried or a little nervous or a little standoffish towards this person. Okay, now this could be what your person is doing towards you. Again, here on my channel, you place yourself where you are, okay? I'm just reading the energy, all right? But someone here definitely is wanting to be a little bit more physical, get intimate. But there is a lot of devotion here. It's like this person is willing to maybe put up with, I just heard cold spells. I don't know, somebody maybe gets hot and cold a little bit, right? Like they're on sometimes and then they're off sometimes. It's like, I want you to touch me, but now I don't want you to touch me. It's like somebody maybe has that type of dynamic here, or that could just be the dynamic between you two. And I don't know, this could even be like, I kind of get the sense that Aquarius Pisces, maybe this is coming after like an argument or some sort of discourse where, you know, you may not have been feeling your partner too much, right? Maybe a little annoyed by them or in some way, shape, or form. But it's like that doesn't steer this person away from you, because you got devotion here. You know what I'm saying? It's like that doesn't stop them. Like they're not gonna go get in their feelings because you are feeling some type of way, right? Like they're still going to be dedicated. They're still gonna want to come up and hug you, want to kiss you, want to show you affection, right? Nothing, I don't think, anything about you, I don't think turns them off, right? It's like, if anything, those cold spells you go through, if that resonates, might even turn this person on a little bit more. So do you see what I'm saying? It's like some part of me is telling me like you can't necessarily get rid of this person. Yeah, it's like there's nothing that you do here, Aquarius Pisces, that turns this person off. If anything, even when you are disconnected from them, they still want to connect with you. You know what I'm saying? It maybe gives them more motivation to try and give you this warm energy, embrace you, like wanting to do all of that. Okay, someone's definitely devoted here, whether that's you or this person. All right, let's dig a little deeper here with some tarot. Okay, thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about warm embrace, sexual healing, and devotion for Aquarius Pisces. All right. And some of you, I feel like, for a group of you, though, like the fact that it says their touch ignites a flame within you, some of you know that. And that may be why you push this person away a little bit. Because I don't know that, for those of you that resonate with that, I don't know, you know, you might not be ready to be that vulnerable with this person. But it's like they're devoted to waiting until you are. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, they're a dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. Like I said, so no matter what cold spell you're going through, you don't want to touch them, you're mad at them, it doesn't change how they feel about you. They'll never turn cold on you. Okay? But tell me more about warm embrace, sexual healing, and devotion for Aquarius Pisces. What do they need to know about warm embrace? Ooh. Not the Empress flying right on out here. That's Venus energy right there. So Venus retrograde. Kind of forgot Venus was in retrograde. So this could be now Aquarius Pisces. That adds another layer here. That, and what was that? Yep, the Ace of Wands. So that could tell me that somebody is thinking about this with you. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. So I'm getting another timeline here where somebody is reminiscing maybe on the warm embrace, the sexual energy between you two, how devoted maybe you were to them, or they were to you, or you both were devoted to each other with this sexual energy. Like missing that level of intimacy, right? Especially with the Empress being your first card out, Venus in and of herself showing up. Right? Let yourself enjoy your partner's loving arms around your body. There's touch ignites a flame within you. You got judgment. So this is definitely what I was picking up on. This is resurrection, right? This is when the divine calls things up from the past. It's almost kind of like, not a test, I'll say, but it's the divine granting prayers and answers. It's giving answers, right? It's like now everything behind the veil is out in the forefront here. Yeah, I can't walk away from this feeling that someone's maybe missing you here, Aquarius Pisces. Someone maybe misses your Empress energy, the warm embrace maybe you used to give them, or just the warmth of you, right? Some of us are in the winter months. Somebody might be, you know, feeling for a little bit of that warmth that you maybe gave them, right? Recollecting, reminiscing on that energy. Wishing they could have that. Because I do feel like I said, that's why it was like a cold spell. It's like, even if the weather outside is cold, it's like your presence brings warmth to this person. And I think somebody is missing that. Okay, now, if this is between you and a partner that you have now, I feel like someone is like making their decision here when it comes to you. Like, even if you're with them, it's like, this is my empress. Like, this is my person. Like, let's say you guys were just casually dating. It's like this person might be wanting to make it official, right? Tell me more about this warm embrace. Yeah, you got the 9 of Swords. So back to that timeline where you're on somebody's mind here, Aquarius, Pisces. That's exactly what it is. Somebody tried to act like the warmth and the energy, that Venus vibe that you have wasn't nothing. Like, I do feel like that. I feel like somebody tried to kind of push that away. Like, you know, not faking the funk a little bit. And now they're up at night. It's all on their mind because the divine is calling judgment on the situation, right? And they're realizing that you were that Venus energy for them, that warmth. And they miss you. Oh, boy. Venus retrograde, eh? Because that's what I'm saying. It's like the retrograde energy is coming off of that judgment, right? It's like during this, I guess what we got, another week, maybe, of Venus's retrograde, it's like you've been heavy on this person's mind. They can't stop thinking about how warm you were, or the feeling of your skin, or touching your body, and like, it's like driving them nuts. Up late at night about it. Okay? Tell me more about this warm embrace for Aquarius, Pisces. It's like they can't stop thinking about that. Yeah, and they're disappointed. Sad. This is what I mean, reminiscing, looking back. Like, I really let those 3 cups spill. That energy of connection and community, and, you know, I really let that spill. They can't get over it. And I feel like this is why I said thank the funk. I feel like somebody tried to act like they were okay. You know what I mean? Like, if this is somebody, like, again, like I said, there might be distance between you and this person. Somebody might have acted like, oh, it was nothing to leave you and or to be away from you, or you didn't really add that much to the connection, or just, you know, try to really downplay it. That's what I'm getting. Somebody really tried to downplay you like you weren't this empress. Silly, yeah? And now, Venus being in retrograde, it's like they can't get you off their mind because now judgment's been called. They see clearly now. Like I said, everything that was hidden, everything that was behind the veil is now coming out to light. It's resurrecting up from the subconscious. Now they see the truth, that you were this empress, right? And that they let something spill and spoil. I just heard that very clearly. They let a good thing go to waste. Yikes. What's the overall message from this warm embrace? Ooh, okay. I was going to say the judgment could be a Scorpio energy, pero I didn't want to, but they're clarifying here. There's death. More Scorpio, Pluto energy, okay? So yeah, it's like somebody, like I said, a resurrection, right? Somebody has gone through some form of transformation. Death has also become like an ego card where there's a need to check your ego. Somebody's ego has gotten checked through this Venus retrograde about whatever feelings, thoughts, mainly thoughts that they held up about you, Aquarius, Pisces. It's like they can't rest on that anymore. Because the truth is out. It's like, that's what it feels like. It's like the truth is out. So they can't rest on what they tried to maybe tell themselves to justify whatever this was. Like, whatever the distance between you two. Okay? Could be dealing with a Scorpio, somebody who has Scorpio in their chart, okay? Mind you, and I feel like I gotta say this again, mind you, don't watch love readings for your sun sign. Your sun placement has nothing to do with love vibration. You want to make sure you're checking in with your Venus. You want to check in with your Mars, your Jupiter placements, because that's where your love energy resides. Check the description box below. I have it all detailed there, okay, to how to connect with the different series. Because I also feel like for the group of you where this person is reminiscing and kind of thinking about your warm embrace, they might be going through some form of judgment outside of this connection, outside of you. Okay, having to face some sort of ego or have to have some sort of transformation here with this death card. That's causing them a lot of anxiety. It's causing them a lot of disappointment emotionally, right? They're feeling like, again, they let a good thing go. They messed something up. Okay? But I also feel like with the warm embrace, it's like they would kill to have you in their life again, in that sense of you brought that sense of warmth. So when they were down and out, when they were facing this anxiety or these emotional problems, you were the person to lift them up, to hold them, to embrace them, to kind of give them the warmth that they needed to get through this Nine of Swords and this Five of Cups energy. But now that Judgment's being called and they don't have a connection to you now, they have to face this death alone, cold. It's cold. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you might have seen them through a few death phases. Yeah. And now they're having to face this death alone. And it's like, I'm missing my Empress. They made it better. The warm embrace. I'm not feeling the warmth. Okay. Ooh, Aquarius, Pisces. What is going on? All right. Let's look into this sexual healing. What is this sexual healing energy about for Aquarius, Pisces? Ooh. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants to plant a seed here. Yeah. So Aquarius, Pisces, if you are not interested in children, that might not be your story, not be what you want. Maybe, depending on your situation, having some sort of difficult, somebody's wanting to plant a seed. We'll just say that. Okay. That's an Ace of Pentacles. Because that's an investment, right? Children are definitely an investment. So that's saying, this is where I'm planting my seed and I want you to tend to it. We're going to water it. We're going to grow it, right? Ace of Pentacles could also be about movement. It is a gift from the divine. It's like a new lifestyle. It's a new, like I said, a new commitment, a new investment of time, money, and resources. So be mindful for some of you, if this is a partner that you're with, you could be very fertile at this time. Okay, or they might have the intention of getting you pregnant. Take it how it resonates. Tell me more about the sexual healing. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody wants to work at that. Like, practice makes perfect. You know what I'm saying? Put a little practice. You know what I mean? You never know. You never know what you might get. Someone's like a little committed, a little dedicated to it. Like, they want this Ace of Pentacles with you. And it could be the person who's reminiscing, right? Like maybe wishing again that they would have planted a seed with you, which, okay, can get a little crazy. But some of you, this could also be like, I'm kind of getting that it's a little separate from this warm embrace energy. Now, mind you, all three of these could be different timelines. Just take it how it resonates. Because somebody might have just been working really hard. Eight of Pentacles, very focused on the material world. Very focused on building their wealth or, their career in some way, shape, or form. So that could be causing a lot of tension. And again, maybe the person just, needs to kind of drop that weight a little bit. Yeah, that kind of, I'm sorry, y'all, that was a little nasty. But that could just be it. It's like, whew, all right. Tell me more about this sexual healing, divine. Yeah, Two of Cups. Someone definitely needs maybe a warm embrace, right? They've been working hard. Again, I feel like I have to say very much so be careful. If you are not ready for children, because it just feels like the potential for that to manifest from this sexual healing could be, especially with the Two of Cups. Okay, but you see how I think it's the masculine energy that's reaching for the feminine energy's cup. This is, again, could be mirroring that person wishing they could reach out to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because maybe they have been working a lot and maybe that's what this judgment could be happening in their career. Okay. And they've been kind of solo dolo, like not solo dolo, but really zoned in and tunnel vision on their work, trying to get something right, trying to, increase their income, trying to really solidify something here, work at something here. And again, it's like through all of this, it just feels like someone wishes they could reach out to you. Tell me more about this sexual healing for Aquarius Pisces. Yeah, you got the King of Pentacles and you got the Sun. Wow. Yeah, I mean, and then again, if this is somebody that you're with, this person is ready to make an investment. They're ready to commit. And like I said, for some of you, the Sun could be an actual son, boy type energy, you know what I mean? Like having a boy. Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. I mean, it's positive, it's success, it's joy, it's happiness. Like, it almost feels like it's this type of energy where if they're not dedicated and committed, like, okay, like I'm going to get you pregnant type of vibe, it's like if it were to happen, they'd be happy. And if it doesn't, okay, that's fine. But it's like, it's kind of that vibe. I almost feel like too, for this King of Pentacles to also come out with these other pentacle energies, it's like someone maybe has built themselves up in their career, has really established themselves in some way, and now feels ready to embrace some sort of intimate, emotional relationship and connection. So this could be like a King of Pentacles who's used to having very like surface connections, you know, do the physical thing, that's cool, but I'm, you know, nothing's really going to get in the way of my money, right? Like I'm really almost like married and committed to the coin. And I think that's got them to where they maybe want to be, where now it's like they're ready to enjoy the fruit of their labor, right? With this Sun, right? They've put in a lot of work, a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of focus, a lot of dedication. Things are growing. They built some sort of nest egg now where they can make this new commitment here, Ace of Pentacles, to a real relationship. Okay? Now, the sexual energy between you and this person could be very, very dynamic, which is, again, high potential to have children, if that's possible, right, for you, depending on your situation. So just be mindful of that. But it is telling me that it's like this person would be okay with that. Like, they would be okay planting the seed with you. Okay? Because I'm also kind of getting with this Sun energy, not even that it's a child, but like with the sexual healing vibe, right? That release of tension could feel like sunshine on a cloudy day, right? Like somebody might be trying to deliver some sunshine into your life with this Ace of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? Yeah, so I mean, it's positive. Like, I think there's nothing to worry about. Like, especially if for some of you, there might have been like a concern of maybe this person is too focused on their career to really have a solid commitment to a relationship right now. But I don't really feel like that's the case. Like the King of Pentacles could definitely be very committed to their money, but they're also very committed to anything they put their time and their focus on. And it's telling me that this person might be ready to actually build a relationship here. They might be ready. Like I said, they've built a nest egg for something to make them comfortable enough to be like, okay, like let's explore a partnership. Like let's take it deeper than just the physical. Let's now be emotionally vulnerable to each other, which is where that sexual healing energy might come through. All right? But either way, I mean, looks like it might be a good time here, Aquarius Pisces. Not gonna lie about that. Tell me more about this devotion, because I think that's what we picked up on here, right? King of Pentacles would be very, very devoted in a partnership, right? King of Pentacles is almost like the ideal partner, the ideal, you know, spouse. So you have the Six of Wands, a dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. So somebody feels like they want to have a victory with you, or again, they can see victory with you. Maybe that's why this Ace of Pentacles is coming. It's like, I think for this King of Pentacles, they know, especially if you're showing up here as the Empress, it's like they know if they give you this Ace of Pentacles, it'll quickly turn into the 8, then the 9, then the 10. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, they trust that that investment of time, money, resources, energy, effort isn't going to go to waste. Okay? Tell me more about this Six of Wands, because again, it's like somebody feels like they found victory with you, or like success. It's like especially with the sexual heat, somebody maybe wants to conquer you. All right now, Aquarius, Pisces, you better go. Yeah, it's like somebody's up for the challenge here, like really wants to conquer you sexually, it feels like. But not even just sexually though, because you have the Two of Cups. It's like, yes, that energy is there, but they're willing to go deeper with it. Like, it's not just about sex. Like, they really want you here, Aquarius, Pisces. Okay, tell me more about this devotion. There's that Three of Cups. So not only do they see that they can have victory here with you, this is definitely like friends. At the end of the day, it's like they want to be there to celebrate with you, celebrate your wins, support you through your lows and your highs. It's like that's unconditional and eternal love. Do you see what I'm saying? And maybe pulling it back here to warm embrace, like maybe that's something that this person, this King of Pentacles, is realizing. Like, you do carry this Empress energy, because when they are down and out, when they're in their Nine of Swords, when they're at their Five of Cups, like, you pull them out of that energy and get them to transform and shift death, to release it, right? And that's something that they value. So it's like that energy shows them that they can invest in this. They can be sexual with you. They can give you their time, invest their heart. Two of Cups, right? And trust that it's going to be taken care of, right? That all it's not going to necessarily hold them back. It's going to maybe even bring them more energy, more light, more positivity than they can maybe conjure on their own. Do you see what I'm saying? Which is, again, it's like someone's picking up on the fact that you are a devoted person, and or Aquarius, Pisces. This might be you realizing that this King of Pentacles is devoted to you. Through the ups and the downs, like I said, some of you might be hot and cold with this person. Through the hot and the cold, it's like they're still there, right? They want to celebrate your wins, your successes, right? They want to celebrate you. They maybe even encourage you to celebrate yourself in some way, shape, or form. Because some of you, if you're the working person, it's like, I mean, maybe hopefully both of you work, but I'm still saying it, like, if it's you who's been tunnel vision, okay, it's I'm talking all over myself. Mercury retrograde, okay, bear with me. I guess that's just what I'm saying. It's like this person wants to be there for you at their highs and your lows. It's like either you've proven that, or that's something that they want to experience, because it's the Lovers. It's the year of love. Why not, Aquarius, Pisces? Right? Why not? That's true unconditional love. Like it says, a dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. This person is willing to see you through, right? Willing to go through the battle with you, okay? Not only can bring you that Empress energy, or, you know, bring that warm embrace when you're down and out, but also wants to celebrate you and celebrate with you. It's the Lovers, okay? Now, for some of you, if we want to pull it back to that person who is reminiscing, because that is the storyline here, for some of you, it's like somebody, I feel like, chose money over love here, and or career over love, or maybe had that kind of option here, and they went with the money. But then it's like realizing that, okay, like, you can focus in on these pentacles all you want, right? But if you don't have anybody to enjoy it with, then what's the point? What's the use? Okay, so that's maybe why they're missing this Empress energy, okay? Maybe even realizing that the Empress was very dedicated and devoted, right? Always celebrated, supported them, that's the sign of a true lover. So for some of you, there's this person that's realizing that you were really a true lover to them. You truly love them unconditionally, right? And maybe they're realizing that they had conditional love towards you, because this is a lot of Pentacles, which is like the World, right? Very based on the effort, right? Like, not just because, it's you have to have some sort of value. Do you know what I mean? So someone might be awakening, going through that judgment, and having to transform their ego to overcome that surface level type of thing, right? Or move beyond the material world to look for their value. So it's like maybe they didn't value you or value the love that you brought because it wasn't currency, it wasn't tangible, it wasn't based in material gains or any of that, right? So then again, it's like that's that distance I was picking up on. But it's like now they wish they could reach back out to you because they do see that you were giving them unconditional love. That you were truly loving them for who they were, not for what they had. King of Pentacles. And that could be a lesson that's often a lesson in love for the King of Pentacles. How to discern between who's really there for them and or who's there for a handout. All right. Tell me more about this devotion energy for Aquarius Pisces. Three of Pentacles. Right. Right. So this is what I'm saying. They're willing to see you through. It's like realizing that you didn't have to have much for them to love you. You know what I mean? It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about pinnacle. It wasn't about their status in the world. It was about who they were. That's who you loved. Do you see what I'm saying? So someone's just really, I think, awakening here, especially with the judgment and the death. They're awakening to that and wish they can maybe have that back and reach back out to you. What's the overall message here for devotion? And then if that's not your timeline and this is a person you're with and they're just realizing like, yes, they want to commit to you. Okay, right? You are their empress. They know that you'll be devoted to growing and to building. Again, 8 of Pentacles, right? 3 of Pentacles. It's like a joint effort. So it's not all on their shoulders. It's like a partner. It's a true partner. Someone's really looking at you as their true partner in life. All right. So take it how it resonates. Overall message here for devotion. Thank you so much, Divine. Come on now. Devotion, Ace of Cups. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because in order to really be in this Empress energy, there has to be a lot of self-love. Do you know what I mean? Like, devotion, it's like someone is truly devoted from a space of pure love, unconditional. That's what that Ace of Cups is. It's a gift from the divine, right? It's where the love is so filled up in you that it can't help but overflow out to everybody around you. And I think somebody mistook that as invaluable or not worth anything because they were maybe so caught up in the material world here, not really recognizing that they had a 2 of Cups, not really recognizing the power of that overflow of that Ace of Cups that this Empress was bringing. Okay. And it's like now they wish they could have it back. Because maybe now, again, they're going through a judgment where they need this Ace of Cups. They need this Empress. Or they would benefit from having this Empress energy. Do you see what I'm saying? But either way, I feel like that's not your timeline. Then with this Ace of Cups, that's the devotion. It's like being devoted to love. The lovers, Ace of Cups. Realizing that no matter what, right, unconditionally, it's eternal. It's forever. I love you in your lows. I love you in your highs. There's nothing that you could do to make me not love you, right? There's nothing, no one you have to be other than yourself in order for me to care and to love you and to show up like that. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, that's powerful. Ace of Cups and devotion. Because then that means you both are committed to working through whatever obstacles that come so that you both see victory, right? And then you can celebrate with each other as well. I feel like I have to say this too, like for some of y'all, be mindful of like lovers, people who might be interested in you where they maybe only want you when they're down and low in this 9 of Swords and this 5 of Cups, right? But when they're on the up and up, you're not a part of this 3 of Cups. Be mindful of that. Where you're the first person this person goes to when they're down and out and they're struggling and judgment's being called. And you know what I mean? You're the first person they rely on. But then when they're on the up and up and they're finding success, the Sun, 6 of Wands, victory, right? You're the last person they think about celebrating with. Like, be mindful of that. Because for some of you, that's what that feels like. That might have separated you from this person and or maybe the divine stepped in and separated y'all. But I feel like for this group, just pay attention to that. When does this person actually reach out for you? Because the divine only pulls me into that detail of this card when that means something, yeah? It's like, when does this person actually reach out to you? Do they only reach out when they're struggling? And they need that warm embrace? Maybe they need that sexual release or healing because it gets them through. Is that the only time that they reach out for you? Or even when they're on the up and they have everything and they're met and they're content, are they still reaching out for you? Or are they reaching out to other people? Something to think about, all right? Just something to think about. All right, Aquarius Pisces, this has been your general love message reading. I hope you found it helpful, insightful, maybe filled with some confirmation about what you got going on or what's to come. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you to everybody who tuned in live. I appreciate your time. And I will see you all for your next round of readings. All right, namaste.